You might be using Safari every day in a very normal way. You open work stuff, then you go into your personal accounts, then you search for something private, then you open a banking website, and after that you go back again to work, shopping, or any random link. And the problem, all of this is probably mixed together in the same place. The same tabs, the same history, the same suggestions, and the same mess. But what many people don't know is that Safari on iPhone has a very smart feature called Profiles. This feature makes Safari feel like more than one browser inside the same iPhone. One for work, one for your personal life, one for banking or important things, and each one is separated from the others in very important ways. Let me show you how to set it up and why this setting can completely change the way you use Safari. First, open Settings. Then scroll down until you find Apps. Go into Safari. Scroll down a little until you find a section called Profiles. Here you'll find an option called New Profile. Tap it. Now, Safari will ask you to create a new profile. Start by choosing a clear name for the profile. For example, if you want it for work, name it Work. If you want it for your personal life, name it Personal. If you want it for important accounts or sensitive websites, you can name it Banking or Important. When you move between profiles later, you don't get confused and open work websites inside your personal profile or open personal things inside your work profile. After that, choose an icon or a simple shape that identifies the profile, and also choose a different color. This step may look simple, but visually it is very important because as soon as you open Safari, you immediately know which profile you're working inside. After that, you'll find an option related to favorites, and this means you can give each profile a different set of favorites. So the work profile can have your work websites, email, tools, or any websites you use for work. And the personal profile can have your personal websites, news, entertainment, or anything else. The benefit here is that instead of all websites being thrown into one place, everything stays where it belongs. This saves time, reduces confusion, and makes Safari much cleaner. After setting the name, color, icon, and favorites, tap Done. Now you have created your first Safari profile. Now the important question is, how do you actually use it inside Safari? Open the Safari app. Tap the Tabs button at the bottom, then tap the name of the tabs. You'll usually see something like Start Page, Tabs, or All Tabs, depending on how your system looks. You'll find an option called Profile. Tap it and choose the profile you want to use. For example, choose Work if you're going to work, or choose Personal if you're going to browse your personal things. From here, any tabs you open inside this profile will stay connected to it. That means your work tabs won't get mixed with your personal tabs. And the browsing history for this profile will stay separate from the other profiles. And this is very important if you use Safari for more than one type of activity. The stronger part is that every profile can have a different experience. Not just different tabs. It can also have different history, different tab groups, different favorites, and even Safari extensions can be enabled in one profile and left turned off in another profile. And that is very useful. For example, if you have an extension you use for work It doesn't need to run while you're browsing personal things. And if you have an extension for protection, reading pages or blocking certain elements, you can make it work only in the right profile. The idea here is that you are making Safari smarter, not just one browser for everything. And there's another important point before you delete any profile. If you create a profile and later decide to delete it, be careful because you may lose the things connected to it, like the history, tabs, and favorites for that profile. So before deleting any profile, check what is inside it first. Don't delete it quickly, especially if you have been using it for a long time and it has important tabs or websites. In the end, if this is the first time you know that Safari can create profiles like this, write in the comments, first time. And if you already knew this feature before, write, I knew it. I want to know how many people were actually aware of this setting. And if this video helped you, hit like, because like helps this video reach other people who may have Safari mixed up without even knowing it. And subscribe to the channel because there are very small settings on the iPhone that can make a big difference in your privacy, organization, and the way you use your phone every day.